Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I know I try to create videos that maybe you can do during your the whole quarantine thing. Um, this isn't really a video for that. Let me just show you what I got. Well, actually, you can see I got tape on my bumper here. Now, this truck, if you've seen in my other videos, this truck used to be a fleet truck. And they had sensors mounted. Okay, not a big deal. Problem is, these sensors, the wires came up into here. I took this lens off, and I found behind here was the brains or the module or whatever, and it wasn't connected, so it didn't work. I found there's a wire, like an 8-conductor wire that goes from here, goes up, and it's run in flex loom, and it goes up down here somewhere. So I'm still going to utilize that. But anyways, I bought a new parking kit. The first issue that I'm running into is the fact that it's got front sensors and rear sensors, and it comes with 4 long sensors and 4 short sensors. Now, when I say 4 short sensors, they're probably about 6 feet long, maybe 10. I don't know, but they're not long enough. So I'm trying to find out if I can extend them with an extension cable that the manufacturer provides. Otherwise, I got to solder them. It's a little piece of coax or whatever. But anyways, the issue that I have is I pulled the sensors out, and I want to put the new sensors in. I figured they'd all be the same. Nope, the new sensors just popped right through. So what I'm doing here is I'm using. I actually should have got this tube out. Go through my dirty garage. I am using a product called JB Weld Steel Stick. JB Weld has a couple different products. They've got plastic weld, water weld, quick wood, and the way it works is you cut off a section. Let me actually go back to this. Actually, I may not be able to get this open, but so you can see what it is you cut the section that you want to use, and you can see it's all over my hands. It's recommended to use gloves. I don't use gloves for pretty much anything, and you can see, okay, you mix that together and it becomes it's stated to be as strong as steel. Okay. On my other truck, my Tundra, I don't think I made a video, but right around there in the bed of the truck, I had to wire wheel it down. There was some rust spots underneath the bed liner, and I wire wheeled it down, and I repaired it with my, that steel stick that you see, and I just shot it with some Rust-Oleum bed liner, and it did pretty good. It held up. And I just throw stuff in the bed of my truck. I don't place stuff in. So anyways, what I did is I filled these holes, and this stuff is supposed to dry, set up in about 5 minutes, but I'm in Las Vegas, and it's actually kind of cold for Las Vegas. And then you can see I can get to the back side of this hole, and I can get to the back side of this hole. Okay? The reason I haven't filled this hole yet is I wanted to shoot this video. Now, what I did here and here is, you can see I've got a piece, just a little piece of aluminum. I put a little dab of the steel stick on the aluminum on the top and the bottom. Same concept, if you will, as if you're doing like a drywall repair. I let it set up and I just filled these in a little bit better, and I had some excess, so I just kind of threw it in here. And the whole thought, theory, hope is once this is all said and done, set up, I'm gonna drill my new hole with my Unibit, which I have no idea what it's gonna be like to drill this stuff with a Unibit. It's fine with the regular bit, but I have no idea. So anyways, and the whole thought is I don't want to have to paint the whole bumper, so that's why I've got these sections here taped, so because I'm gonna have like that much exposed all around, and I'm gonna have to paint it black, otherwise it won't stand out too much because of the gray and the black bumper. It'd be worse with the chrome bumper. Thank God I don't have a chrome bumper. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video to kind of show you. I did see a video on YouTube about how you can solder some holes, put some solder in there. And he didn't explain, but I'm guessing it's regular electrical solder and not plumbing solder. Again, that wasn't really explained. The reason I decided to go this route versus this route versus the solder is I don't know how the solder would hold up to being drilled. I don't even know how this is going to hold up to being drilled. And with the solder, you'd have to sit there and you'd have to grind it all out, and you got to feather it and probably cover it with body panel filler. And hopefully doing this method, it's going to be a lot less intrusive, if you will. So this is going to be part 1 of this video. I'm probably going to make a part 2 after I fill everything and I get them drilled, and I'll probably get I'd like to get the sensors installed. I pretty much only do stuff on the weekends because I work Monday through Friday. So I'd like to get the sensors installed. I pulled the back seat out of the truck. If this happens to be a 14 Chevy Silverado. I already got the back seat pulled out. I actually cut this piece of rubber, which I really didn't need to. I've got the rubber floor, which is fine because I have dogs. I'd like to put the module somewhere in this area here. I've already got the hole drilled, and I'm gonna have to caulk it or get something like a grommet or something to. I'm gonna have 3 flex looms that I'm gonna have to penetrate the floor with. I've got one for my rear sensors. I've got another one for the front sensors, and then I'm gonna have one for where I'm going to be acquiring my power and my ground and my backup wire and all that stuff. So anyways, that's kind of what I'm looking at. That's kind of my project for now. I want to get this parking sensor in. Like I said, it used to be a fleet truck. They had some sensors in, and everything was plugged in here, but there was nothing between here and there. And because it was back here and it was exposed to the elements, I don't even know how good it was. So I wasn't going to spend the money to get the power cable and all that, the audible warning signal thing. So anyways, but that's what I've got right now. So yeah, I'll make another video on this hopefully tomorrow. Oh, by the way, if you're mixing this stuff up, sorry, it's really sunny and I can hardly see. If you're mixing this stuff up, whether it's the steel stick or it's the plastic weld, or I think you can do this with even the water weld. If you have a bowl of water and you dip it in water, that'll help it keep from setting up as quickly. Not only that, but as you're pushing it in, it likes to stick to your fingers or even to your gloves. But if you dunk your thumb in water and then you come over here and you mash it in, it won't stick to your thumb or to your finger or whatever, which is easier to kind of smooth it out. As you can tell, I don't care about how smooth it is because that's all going to get drilled out. My only question is I don't know how putting pressure on it is going to work. You see what I'm saying? So that will be answered with my video tomorrow. All right, until my next video. And if this is something that helped you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If it's something, someone who's got some holes in their bumper and they want to fill them, share it to your friends. Again, as I always say, I've always got some kind of video coming out. No specific content structure, just random things. So please feel free to give me a subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Goodbye.